Hello and welcome to Inner Power Training. I'm Rebecca, and I'm just going to share a message about these patches. First of all, Life Wave patches really have changed my life. I've been using them for about 2 years now. Sometimes I put it here, sometimes I put it on the back of my neck. They stimulate my stem cells, give me mental clarity, make me feel more energized and centered. Because people think my people my age are elderly. It's because I was born in 1946, and people think that's really old. I find, our new old president, Donald J. Trump, is the same age as me. I'm a month older than him. And I see people commenting, oh, senile old people. You know what? Not everybody who gets older is really old because they use their minds to think, meditate, transform negative situations into positive ones. That's the best thing you can do while you're in this 3D world. If you begin to understand what a waking dream this is that you're living in and how you can manipulate it and control it and access higher intelligence, you are one of the few that is going to live a much happier life because when you figure out some of these things about consciousness and how it works, you get that inner peace that passeth understanding because you know how to go to infinite intelligence, the power within you in order to solve any problem that comes up in your life. So you don't worry anymore. And your intuition will give you the guidance you need so that you stay away from bad situations or you're redirected or I've told you before, I was living in New York City and a voice said to me, you're leaving New York by the end of March. And sure enough, I did. And I moved to Boston and I bought a condo and I lived there for a year. And then I sold it because it had doubled in value. And I took a year off from my flying career. I'd been flying for 20 years at that point, and I wanted to know if should be doing something else. And you know what I found out? There was a lot more flying to do. I went back, I flew international all over the world, had a blast, flew for 15 more years. And all in all, I flew for 35 years. It gave me insights, revelations, aha moments that you get when you travel. If you're out there in the world, you meet people. If you're a people person, you get into conversations, you learn how other cultures operate, you get the big picture more than the little picture. And you're more expanded in your consciousness. And if you love metaphysics, it's really fun to see all those synchronicities fall into place. You're in the right place at the right time. I'll give you an example. First time I went to Seoul, Korea, we stayed downtown and there was a place that we all went shopping called Taiwan. Fabulous shopping. You could get all kinds of things discounted, greatly discounted, because a lot of things were made over there at that time. Well, I wanted to go back to my hotel and I felt really lost. I didn't know how to get back there. I didn't know where the bus was to get on to take me to the hotel. I look up and who do I see? My old roommate from many, many years before, like maybe 20 years ago. We lived in Marin County, California. She was a World Airways flight attendant, and I was United in the early 70s. And there were three of us that shared a house on Belvedere Island. And there was Kelly walking toward me. And I went, Kelly, I mean, think about it. Of all the places on the planet that you could be in, because there are many options, it's a big planet, to, run into someone that you used to live with, an old roommate, when you need to talk to somebody about directions, and there she is. It's pretty wild. That's a synchronicity. People that travel have synchronicities like that all the time. They'll run into someone that, knows their next door neighbor or they're related. Who knows? It's crazy. There is a connection between all of us. And once you begin to understand how those connections work, you get really interested in things like remote viewing, spiritual healing, because you can heal people remotely. You can heal yourself. It's all vibrations, energy, consciousness, and understanding how it works. And you need to work on yourself to purify your thought in order to do these amazing things. Because if you're loaded down with those lower vibrational negative emotions, anger, fear, pettiness, selfishness, jealousy, those are bad for your vibration, for your energy. You want to raise your vibration. That's why you need to find some sort of practice that you can use in order to go within and nourish your higher self. And the more you do that, you never know when you're going to have that rebirth experience where you just connect with your higher self and everything is transformed after that. You're never the same. You're never the same person. These LifeWave patches help me. I was guided to these when I needed help with my throat chakra. I couldn't talk very well. I had a blockage in my throat. A lot of us had that a couple of years ago. There's all kinds of strange things going on this planet, but if you're an intuitive, they don't throw you for a loop. You just step back, watch the movie, deal with it, and transform it with your consciousness. Go to my website, rebeccatripp.com, and you will see what I do. I am an intuitive, psychic, mystical kind of person who loves to help people figure out how to get unblocked. And maybe I could help you. Go check it out.